So, yeah, in case you guys have not heard, there was a special election over in Ohio. Now, voters and Democrats and the celebrities are basically losing their shit right about now. The reason why is people are blaming everything from the Greens Party to Russians, because every time the Americans lose the election, apparently Russia did it. But yeah, we'll jump through a couple of articles on this. Obviously, once again, joined by a satellite of Discontent. But he does have to go. Hey, but he does have to go soon. So let's.
And the thing is that they're even blaming their own, the Greens, like they're lefties.
Yeah. I know that's weirdo. But he is in a hurry, so let's jump into it very, very quickly. Hollywood-backed Democrat candidate didn't fare well as politically engaged celebrities had hoped in Tuesday's elections, which sparked Russian meddling, conspiracy theorizing, and celebs bashing the Greens Party voters in Ohio. The contestant between the Republican Tory Bolison and Democrat Denny O'Connor in Ohio's 12th congressional district garnered perhaps the most celebrity attention in the weeks and days leading up to the election. Actress Chelsea Handler and Alyssa Milano and the award-winning John Legend publicly endorsed the 30-year-old O'Connor. I've never heard of this O'Connor, so I have no idea what he's to do with, but anyway. But yeah. But at the time of this reporting, Balderson is in the lead, which brings us to the stars who've taken to social media to blame Russian meddling and voters who cast a ballot for the Greens Party candidate. You know what sucks? Because of our unwillingness to pass policy that protects our election integrity, I intermediately think the Greens' vote tonight are Russian meddling, Milano fumbled.
Like voter ID laws?
I don't know, but they're against those.
That protects the integrity of the electoral system.
Yeah, well, yeah. But anyway, why else would anyone cast a vote for Ohio when there's so much at stake? Actor Bill Enricha, might be mispronouncing, had this message for Ohio voters. Dear Greens Party, can you please wait to make your symbolic votes at the time when our government isn't being overrun by white supremacists? Come at me, I don't care. Actress Patricia Arquette demanded that
Fight me IRL.
Sorry?
Fight me IRL.
yeah. I'll take you out back, man. I'll fight you in IRL. Actress Patricia Arquette demanded O'Connor demand an audit of the voting machines. Wow, okay. Will and Grace star Deborah Messing called the Greens Party voters an embarrassment. So, the night wasn't a total loss for the Democrats, with the socialist star Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, might be mispronouncing, saw a couple of her candidates she endorsed win the primary race. President Donald Trump appeared to be the night's biggest winner. 5 candidates President Trump endorsed won their respective races. Donald Trump quoted 5 from 5. So basically, what's the crux of this? And we don't really need that Alyssa Milano story. So what's the crux of this? So what basically happened was, as far as I know, the counting still hasn't finished. They are still going. But it looks like the Republican is definitely going to win. So Troy Balderson, I might be mispronouncing, is going to be the Ohio's 12th conditional district. Now, what they're doing is that what they're annoyed with the Greens Party is that they believe the Greens Party stole the votes, or people voted for the Greens Party instead of voting for the Democrats. So, for example, say, I don't have the actual figures in front of me, but say the actual vote, the Republican has won by 1,500. And the Greens Party got, I think, say around 1,200. They're saying, or their argument is that those 1,200 votes that the Greens Party won should have gone, or would have gone, to the Democrats, but because the people voted for the Greens, they didn't vote for the Democrat, therefore the Democrats have lost.
I know what's going on. The Greens are in Russian collusion.
Don't joke about that. they'll probably take that as a quote. But what I was going to say was the biggest problem with this logic that they have is that even if you take those Greens votes and tally them all up and give them all to the Democrats, they still, at the time of this recording, didn't have enough to win it anyway. So they still would have lost, and regardless... Yeah. And this is obviously...
It looks like the Democrats don't know math, basically.
Yeah, they can't do math, yeah. But the problem is not only that, but at the end of the day, that's presuming that everyone that's voted for the Greens is going to vote Democrat. Now, sure, maybe 90% did. Sure, maybe. Would have. Whatever. But that's still 10%, quotes, that wouldn't have voted for him. So, presuming that every single vote would have gone for the Democrats is a little bit weird.
It's very presumptuous.
Yeah, very presumptuous.
The Democrats really think that they should be getting all the votes, and it's Russian collusion that stops it.
Yeah.
No. The Democrats are failing. They're falling apart.
Yeah.
And Americans know it. They're not going to vote for them.
No. They've gone so far left at the moment that they're all out in the left field playing by themselves. Everybody else is back on the right field going, hey, you want to come back and play with us now? But yeah, no, they just keep running, going further left. Like, they're going to start advocating for literally communism. Like, they're already gone way past socialism and heading towards communism by this point. But like I say, and this is the worst thing is about it, it's not only that, but they're also going through and demanding people order a recount. It's pretty Orwellian in itself.
Oh, Democrats have done this before, yeah.
Yeah. And at the end of the day, this blue wave that they keep talking about seems like it might be a bit of a puddle.
Well, yeah. I mean, the last time they demanded a recount, it actually just confirmed a Republican win.
Yeah. Well, yeah. But anyway. But yeah, if anything, I was going to say, if anything, to be honest, I think the voting machines would be rigged in their favour, not the Republicans, but regardless, considering who owns the voting machines, but regardless.
Oh, no, it's the Russians. The Russians are getting the machines to give votes to Republicans.
George Soros, did he sell them to the Russians, has he, since then? But anyway, like I say, yeah, look, at the end of the day, presuming that obviously all these votes would have gone to the Democrats, which is highly presumptuous, they still wouldn't have won it anyway. And at the end of the day, they're literally attacking their own. They're attacking the left. They're literally turning around saying, because of you, we've lost this. And how dare you vote for the Greens? Like, this is just going to make anyone that was on the fence and voted for the Greens sit there and think, well, why the hell did I not vote Republican? Why would I keep voting for Democrats when, they carry on like this when they lose the elections? This just makes them look really bad. It's insane. It really is.
Yeah, they're like entitled children.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, welcome to 2020. We are going to have 4 more years of Trump at this rate. Which obviously I'm not complaining about, but yeah.
Oh, 2020 is going to be like, oh my
God.
God.
Well, let's not presumptuous, because let's not be as presumptuous as them, because
no, I just think it's going to be the craziest news cycles ever.
Oh, probably, yeah. I definitely agree with that part. And I reckon if they lose 2020, they're gonna go full autistic. They are just we're gonna have to start building mental institutes for the progressives. They really are just gonna lose their shit.
Oh yeah.
But like I say, like celebrities and that attacking voters because they didn't vote the right way, and it's just like, holy shit.
Way to go, attack your fans, yeah.
Yeah, like, these are people that might be switched to vote for Republicans, so I suppose keep doing it. But look,
I mean, I do notice that a lot of the celebrities that act this way, they're not that popular. I mean, like, you brought up Deborah Messing, and I just do a quick search on her. And she's basically just a failed actress from some show on Fox News and something called Prey. Like, they're not even popular.
And like, let's face it, Alyssa Milano is only popular because she's hot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, like she had, like, Charmed and all that. Like, her looks, they've carried her a long way. And she, as far as I know, she really hasn't done anything since Charmed. But,
Yeah.
But anyway, guys, yeah, look, obviously one thing I do want to say before we wrap this up, obviously do not get complacent, Republicans. Do not take this as a way or a reason to not vote in the midterms. Okay? It is really important that everybody, every Republican gets out and votes. Because if they do manage to win the midterms, they will impeach Trump. So it is insanely important right now. Every Trump supporter, every Republican, get out, vote in the midterms. I know it's a pain. I hate voting as much as the next guy. You're lucky it's not compulsory over there. In Australia, it's compulsory. But look, at the end of the day, get out, vote, ensure Trump wins the midterms and that his candidates win the midterms, so to speak. Because Trump's not the one that's really running, it's his candidates. It's the, yeah. But yeah, make sure everybody votes. Tell your friends and family who are Republicans to vote. And that way we can stay off this impeachment. Because at the end of the day, they will impeach Trump if he does not win. And the last thing I want is the right or the conservatives or the Trump supporters to use this as an excuse not to turn up for the midterm elections. Everybody needs to turn up. But apart from that, do you have anything else do you want to add before we wrap this up, Seth?
Well, make sure you have contingency plans to get to the booth too. You know, the Democrats, they could do things like cause traffic jams, all sorts of things. There's many ways to affect an election.
I would say definitely make sure that you get a receipt when you vote in the midterms. Because, you know, voter fraud and whatnot, these machine tampering and stuff can happen. But yeah, I would say definitely get your receipts and stuff. But look, obviously we'll do a video on this when it gets closer to the midterms. But yeah, but like I say, guys, start telling Republicans now. Make sure everybody votes in the midterms. Apart from that, guys, look, let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section below. Do you believe that they're just grasping at straws? Do you think that they're just turning around, trying to blame whoever they can for losing this special election? Or do you think they have a point? Do you think that the Green people, the people that voted for the Greens, shouldn't have voted for them and should have voted Democrats? Let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section below. If this video has been helpful, please smack a like. If you're new to the channel, welcome and subscribe. Apart from that, guys, I'll see you in the next demonetized video from YouTube. Have a great night and enjoy.
Enjoy.